Hello, everybody. Quiet Atheist here. I sat around the house today trying to figure out what kind of video do I want to make for you guys today. There were a couple of topics that were basically floating around in my head, if you will, and I had trouble picking a topic. And at that particular moment, it hit me. I'm sure that you all are aware of the debate that is going to take place this year between Ken Ham, the famous creationist, and the founder of the Creation Museum there in Kentucky, and Bill Nye, aka the Science Guy. Now, when I first learned of Bill Nye participating in this debacle, if you will, I instantly became interested because I watched Bill Nye, the Science Guy, when I was a child, and he had a lot of interesting things to say. To me, he had a genuine approach to children when it came to science and education as a whole. And a lot of things that he said in that show still remain with me to this day. Now, the more I thought about this debate, I felt compelled to question Ken Ham's actions. And the reason why I say this is because it turns out that Ken Ham is losing a lot of money when it comes to the Creation Museum and the Noah's Ark theme park. It turns out also that the number of attendees to both of these places is rapidly diminishing. Therefore, he's losing a lot of money. So I think his intentions are to create this whole debate as a publicity stunt to gain attraction to his museum and the Noah's Ark theme park, and therefore make more money. And to me, that seems to be a little greedy, if you will. There was also one more thing that I had a problem with this whole debate. But before I get into that, I wanted to talk about a previous video I had made. There was this Christian who basically wanted to create this debate about evolution, if you will. And he wanted to basically challenge any atheist out there. And to do this, he was willing to throw out $10,000 of his own money into the pot to do this. And he was wanting an atheist to do the same, to throw $10,000 in the pot as well. But the thing that bothered me the most about this whole situation is that the creationist, or Christian if you will, wanted to choose the judge, he wanted to choose the venue, he wanted to choose everything. And when I thought about this, it was painfully obvious. The odds were definitely in the Christian's favor to win. So to me, it didn't really matter what any atheist had to say in this particular situation, because in all actuality, this creationist would have came out on top regardless with the $20,000 and walked away claiming victory. Yay, if you will. And to me, that is what Ken Ham is basically doing here. I think that he wants to control the censorship, if you will. He wants to control every aspect of this debate, because in all actuality, he basically has home field advantage, if you will. And, the odds are in his favor to win. Now, we all know that Bill Nye can literally kick the crap out of him when it comes to this debate, you know. But I have to sit here and think, well, it doesn't really matter what Bill Nye has to say about the subject. It doesn't matter what Bill Nye throws at him during this debate, you know, because obviously I think Ken Ham's, is under the vision that he's going to come out on top with this one, and chances are he's probably right, because he created this whole situation to his desire. He wanted to do this where he wanted to do it. He wanted to choose everything, and that's what I have a problem with. And I think that it is safe to say that Ken Ham is a crooked, immoral individual. You know, it doesn't matter what Bill Nye has to say, like I said. And I think, this is going to happen. Now, honestly, I hope that Bill Nye takes this into consideration, and I hope that Bill Nye goes into this debate and really puts his ass to the fire, if you will. And I know Bill Nye is going to do this, but what can I say? And this type of situation really upsets me, because creationists are willing to do anything, you know, to win anything, and that's what bothers me the most. And to me, the whole debate could happen somewhere else on neutral ground, if you will, to make things, more fair. But I don't think, any Christian for that matter believes in the word fair. You know, they want everything to lean towards them. They want everything to be to their advantage, if you will. They want to throw atheists out there on the hot coals and make them look like fools, you know. And that is what I have a problem with. Because we all know what Ken Ham is doing here. We know what Ken Ham is capable of. I have seen many, many videos here on YouTube about Ken Ham and the atrocities that he commits, you know. And that is basically what pissed me off about the whole subject. Because in all actuality, when it comes to money, when it comes to fame, when it comes to notoriety, when it comes to publicity stunts, whatever the case might be, Christians and Christianity is the fuel behind these things. This whole immoral situation is fuel for Christians and Christianity. Because, like I said, their whole goal is to make us atheists look like fools, you know. And that's what I think Ken Ham is trying to do with Bill Nye. Ken Ham is obviously going to make Bill Nye look like he's a fool, when in all actuality, that is not the case. Bill Nye is a sincere and wonderful individual who enjoys science, and would, like I said, literally mop the floor with Ken Ham when it comes to this debate, you know. But in all actuality, with this whole atmosphere that Ken Ham has chosen for this debate, Ken Ham is going to be the one that comes out smelling like a rose with this whole debacle. And this is his goal from the beginning. It just makes me laugh to see Christianity when these individuals, approach this, because they constantly harp on how immoral we atheists are, when in all actuality, it is the Ken Hams of the world that are immoral. It is the Ken Hovens of the world that are immoral. It is the Eric Hovens, the Seitan Bruggencates, the Bible thumping weenuts of the world that are immoral. And it goes to show that Christians and Christianity are willing to do anything to get their point across. They are willing to do anything to get an edge over their opponents. You know, it doesn't matter if it's moral or not to them. And that's what pisses me off the most. And that literally makes me sick to my stomach to no end, completely. Ken Ham is a sick, sick individual, you know, and he's going to obtain victory through an immoral and crooked approach to this debate. And that makes me sick. And before I go, I wanted to share a part of this article with you guys, just to, basically shed a little light on what the debate is going to be about. So, with that said, let's get on to the article, and keep in mind that the article in its entirety will be provided in the description below for you all to take a look at, of course. So, let's get on with the article. TV's famed Bill Nye the Science Guy will argue the case against creation and for evolution as he faces the founder and president of the Creation Museum, Ken Ham, on February 4th, 2014, in the museum's 900-seat Legacy Hall. The museum, which has drawn 2 million guests in 6 years, including 20,000 visitors at its recent Christmas Town programs, is located in Petersburg, Kentucky, near the Cincinnati airport. The agreed upon topic for the 7 p.m. debate is creation a viable model of origins in today's modern scientific era? That is going to be the topic of the debate. Like I said, Bill Nye is going to mop the floor with him. Bill Nye is literally going to kick the crap out of him in this debate. But somehow, some crooked and immoral way, Ken Ham is going to come out as the victor on this. He's going to say, "Yay, yay, I win, I win." You know, creating this whole publicity stunt. All of these people are going to say, "Oh, Ken Ham is this wonderful individual. Let's go pay a visit to the Creation Museum. Let's go pay a visit to the Noah's Ark theme park. Let's go shell out our hard-earned money for bullshit." Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Please feel free to share this video with anyone that might be interested. Rate, comment, subscribe. Do whatever makes you guys feel good. And remember, the quiet atheist is out. And if you can't be good at it. And most of all, thank you all for watching, and thank you all for being here.